Hello, gore whores and fellow Tonights. My name is Brendan, and welcome to Our Life in Horror. It is our physical media haul for the month. What was the last month? It was June. Yep, this is going to be my haul for June. I'm going to share some little, just nice ways to go about collecting a little bit and how I've kind of started to do certain things. Trying to get as much as I can while doing it as cheaply as possible. That's pretty much what I'm going to kind of discuss a little bit here and how I went about some of that stuff. But first off, let's get into some of the stuff we got. So I finally got my hands on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K from, this was Dark Sky Films. This was an eBay find. So I've recently hit the eBay. I've been scouring for cheap, good deals on good 4K updates. This came with a slip. It came with, of course, the movie. Now, the problem with this was very cheap, probably half price of whatever you would find it anywhere else. Shipping was included, which is always a plus. And the problem is I got dinged with a couple good scratches on the 4K disc. So somebody's gonna have to let me know if you can go and repair these discs. Like, can I take it to a local shop that buffers discs? Will they do it? Will they fix it? Will that even fix this disc? Now, I haven't tried to watch it yet because I know the scratch is pretty good. As last time we talked about my Silver Bullet 4K that had that little circle around it. That did play all the way through. I believe I fell asleep halfway through watching the movie. I'm not going to lie, but for the most part, it did. And then by the end of it, it was hitting the credit sequence. So I'm assuming it played all the way through. I know there was one little lag spot at the start of the movie, but then it just played no problem. This scratch looks a little deeper, so I'm a little worried that I've lost. That this is pretty much a write-off buy. There was a little bit of damage on the slipcover here, but I think I could patch that up pretty good. This is an excellent release. I absolutely love this slipcover, and I absolutely love the original poster art for it. I kind of wish I would have got the steelbook, but it's just way out of my price range. And also, so is the Second Sight 4K release, even though it's a nice release. That's just way out of my ballpark. So I'm very excited to check this out. If you've seen this release, tell me what you think of the 4K transfer. I have heard it's a little grainy. But that's okay with me. That's how I think this movie should look. So yeah, I'm excited to also maybe check out some bonus features. It's absolutely loaded with stuff. So yeah, that was an eBay find. Very excited. I hope, please let me know if this can be fixed. Next up, so this is huge. I managed to score these at my local Cinema One. So I paid not full price for this, but pretty close. I finally got my hands on this. The Mummy Ultimate Trilogy set. I've been wanting this forever. The Mummy is one of my childhood all-time great movies. The sequel's okay, and I don't remember the third at all. I have yet to actually open this to see how it looks. As you can see here, there's a little damage on the spine. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. This comes with the Blu-ray, 4K, and the digital code. So I'm excited. I'm excited to check this series out. It almost looks like a book. It looks like a book to me. Has anybody opened this? Should I just open it? You guys want to? There's no disc rattling around, so I have nothing to be scared about. Let's open this up real quick because I'm genuinely curious. I've been wanting to do a rewatch of these movies for a long time and put them out on the channel. I just kind of wanted to wait a little bit longer because I know Sam's also interested in rewatching the first one. So let's take a look because I have yet to open this. I think it's absolutely wonderful cover art for this series. The third one's not great, as everybody would know, but let's see. So it's almost like a book. It is like a book. Let's see. Oh, it's like it's magnetic. Now, so here's the opening there. And that's the first movie. We'll open it up. Oh, there's the digital codes. And then hopefully you can see all that. But I think that's the third one, Mummy in the Emperor's Tomb. I can't remember what it's called. The Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Jet Li. Here's The Mummy Returns. I think it's actually really nice presentation here. Now, I have heard lots of complaints about these kind of booklet styles. Having the slide of 4K disc out of here is not the ideal way to do things. Because I do hear any kind of scratches on it, it really fucks with the disc. That's kind of a negative. But other than that, I really like this. I kind of wish that they would have had like, I don't know, kind of like the Book of the Dead on here or something like that. Like maybe if it came in like a nice cover. But yeah, they all have like the original poster arts on here on each one, which I really love. I do love that. And of course, they're labeled 4K, Blu-ray, everything on there. So yeah, that's a really nice set. I'm really happy about this. I am excited to give it a rewatch. I like the magnetic, so hopefully nothing falls out. The discs will fall out if you lean them the other way. I probably should not have done that, but I did. You always keep this little J card. I like this thing. It shows everything that's on there for the most part. The only little damage there that kind of got me, but I didn't realize that until I was already out of the store and I already paid for it. So yeah, it's a neat little thing. I'm actually, you know what? The first person to watch this gets these Mummy digital codes. Hopefully you can see those. Pause it. The first person to watch this is going to get some free movies. So there you go. Let's see. So this is what I'm talking about. I got that set from Cinema One. I also got this one from Cinema One. This is called Creepy Crawly. It's a foreign movie. I have never seen it, but I did see it in Bo, aka The Critic After Dark. I saw it in his top 50 movies for 2023. So I thought I'd give it a check out. This was normally like $25. I got it for like $6.60. So like, couldn't go wrong there. It's a good steal. I'm excited to check it out. I like the creature design there. I think it's Korean. It's Thai, so it's Thailand. So yeah, I'm excited. That'll be fun. This one here was the biggest save. So I have been looking for a Blu-ray copy of this movie, not for any reason in particular, but to complete the set. And they had one at Cinema One, and it normally went for the regular price on this movie was $45.99. I am not kidding. And it has been sitting at that price for at least 3 years because every time I go in there, I look for it to see if it's price dropped. It never price dropped until the other day when I went in there. I almost bought these movies like a month ago. But Critters Attack. I have no idea why this movie was so expensive. It is not a fantastic movie from what I remember. I know that Dee Wallace makes an appearance. I had it on DVD. I got the Scream Factory set, so I wanted to upgrade it completely. But I got this for $5.99. It went from $45 to $5.99. I don't know why or if it was some kind of error, but this was a steal and a half. I could not believe the price drop on this. And sometimes it's worth the wait, is what I'm trying to get at here. So this one, huge steal, even though I'm sure I haven't seen it in forever. I know it's not a fantastic movie, but I'll give it a rewatch now that it's on 4K or on Blu-ray. Sorry. I got to thank my buddy Bo for this. He hooked me up with a copy of The Thing on 4K. I do have the Scream Factory Steelbook Blu-ray. I have yet to open it, but I've never watched that Blu-ray transfer either. He said that this is probably the best it's ever going to look. I know the Scream Factory has a lot of excellent special features in it. This doesn't have too many, so I am going to keep the Steelbook anyways, just for the extra special features. I'm excited to finally give this movie a rewatch. I haven't seen it in quite some time. I'm going to give it a rewatch around Christmas or January. I think I'm going to check this one out because it's already cold outside. It's a winter movie, and I'm pretty thrilled about this. Next up are steals that I got from, what's it called? The Beat Goes On. So this is a used movie store, records, CDs, DVDs. They got everything. Usually their DVDs are like super cheap. They're like 2 for $6 or whatever. But they had a Father's Day deal on where everything in the store was 30% off. So I went in, I took a look. I ended up with way more than what I probably should have came out with. But the price tags are still on these, so you'll know exactly what I paid if you take up 30%. But I got You're Next. And of course, as soon as I get You're Next, they announced that Second Sight is doing a special edition 4K. To be honest with you, I don't think I'm going to pick it up on 4K. I really do like this movie. And from what I've seen, the Your Next set looks really good. But this isn't a movie that's too old, and I don't think that is something that should be it's strived to be put on 4K. I think it looked great when I watched it last. Like I watched it last on DVD, and I didn't have any complaints about the looks. I love the story. I think she is one of the best final girls ever. Great home invasion movie. Love the masks. I also got Benicio del Toro's remake of The Wolfman. Now, this is like a gem for me. I really enjoy this movie. I don't know why, but this movie and Dracula Untold, they came out around the same time. I really enjoyed them. I don't know why it got so much hate that it did. Although it's also been a while since I watched this movie. This came with the theatrical and the director's cut. It was $5. Subtract the 30%. So I just couldn't pass it up. Yeah, I wanted this originally with a slipcover, but I bet you any time now this is going to be getting a 4K release because Dracula Untold, believe it or not, has already gotten a 4K release. So we'll see what happens. It's got a bunch of great actors in it, and I can't wait to give this a rewatch. And then this one, most of the rest of them are shameless upgrades because of the Father's Day sale. But this one I've been looking at for a long time too. It's called Visions. I don't know why I picked this up. It was just so happened to be cheap, and it always caught my attention. But I haven't even read the back of it. I don't know what it is. It's got Isla Fisher in it, Jim Parsons, Anson Mount. So it's got some good TV actors in this movie. And believe it or not, for some reason, the slipcover version was cheaper than the version without the slipcover, which made no sense in my mind because I do believe this is an out-of-print slip. Have you seen this movie? Let me know because I am curious about it. Sorry, I had a cough here. But I don't think it's going to be crazy how I'm going to watch this. I just wanted to add it for the sake of adding it. But yeah, check that one out. And this is like a personal fucked up. I don't know why I like going back to this movie every few years, but this is Splice on Blu-ray. This movie, I think, does, even knowing it's a newer release, I do believe this should get a 4K release. I think it's a very cool story. I like the sci-fi elements to it. I believe I showed it to Sam, and I thought she was like, "What the fuck is this? What is this?" So I'm excited to give this a rewatch. Unfortunately, it didn't come with the slipcover, but for $3.99 minus the 30%, couldn't really pass this up for a really good movie. So yeah, I thought I'd check that one out. And then the most expensive one I bought from that day, and it's understandable because this is, I believe this is an out-of-print Blu-ray, but it's Kane See No Evil, the WWE star. Oh, it's damaged on the back. I didn't even look at that. But that's fine because I just want the movie. I haven't seen this movie since it came out, and I think it came out in 2006. So I was very young. I was 13. I do remember watching it then, but I don't remember if I liked it or not. I don't remember hearing good things about it, but I do remember hearing the sequel wasn't too bad. So that's going to be next on my hunting list. Yeah, little damage on the back of the slip there. That's fine. It's okay. It bothers me sometimes, but this is a movie that I don't think I'm going to constantly rewatch or anything like that. So it'll do. There's lots of special features on here. Yeah, I'm excited to check this out. And then I'm going to try to find the sequel so I can watch that one too. And the last one from my pickup Father's Day sale, there was another movie that came out around the 2000s, which was The Uninvited. This is I believe, a remake of A Tale of Two Sisters or something along those lines. It's a remake of a Korean film. I haven't seen this movie since it came out either. I love that cover. I love the poster. I'm going to have to check this one out because I don't really remember it that much. I think there's a mom in there who's like a classic bitch of a stepmother or something like that. I can't remember if this comes with any like deleted scene. Well, yeah, it comes with some special features and stuff like that. I can't tell if there's like an unrated version. There's not. It's only an hour and 27 minutes, so it's a pretty decent runtime. I'm trying to get like those weird movies from like when I was growing up. Like The Unborn is also something I'm trying to find on Blu-ray for some reason. Like I don't know why. It's childhood things that I want to continue to collect. Um, so my last one I'll talk about. I know that's a big stack, but I do got one more, and this was another eBay find, and it is my first Unearthed Classics film. This is Evil Dead Trap. Now, this is always something that has always interested me as well. When I go into Cinema One, I am constantly in there looking at it. I don't know why, but it always captured my attention. I think it's because it's got Evil Dead on it. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's like a Japanese Evil Dead takeover good kind of movie. So this does come with a reversible slipcover. I know that. And this is another movie that goes for like $35 at at Cinema One. And this was opened when I got it on eBay, but I got this for $16. So I think that's a pretty wicked price for something that was double the price, brand new. Unearthed Films looks like they have little numbers on the side here. I did not know that. I'm not going to be a huge collector of this boutique label. I am strictly a collector of Arrow as much as I can, Synopsis, sort of the other horror movie ones. Yeah. But I'm excited to check this one out. I've never seen it. The back looks pretty good. They do have a bunch of special features on there as well. There's English subtitles, so that's good. But that's all you get. So you will not be getting a English dub with this movie. And it looks pretty gruesome from the photos. I'm actually pretty excited to check this out. So guys, I know that was a lot to talk about. Trust me, my stack is even bigger. I'm not going to talk about every movie that I get throughout the month, just in case there's a month where I absolutely don't get everything or anything. That way, we never run out of stuff to talk about. Remember, guys, if there's any of these that you've seen that I recommend keeping upstairs to watching first, let me know, because I will do that, and I will try to get a review out if Sam does not want to watch that movie. And please, again, guys, if you could, let me know about this disc, because this was going to be very upsetting if I cannot fix this, even though I know it was decently cheap. I would love to fix this and watch this on 4K, and I know it'd be like watching it for the first time all over again. So yeah, please let me know in the comments down below. Can this be buffed out? Is there anything? I'm not going to try the toothpaste trick on it. That seems like way out of my wheelhouse for that. I think I've tried dusting it, and some of the scratches came off, but there's still that one lingering there. So fingers crossed. Wish me luck with this release. Hopefully I can get this fixed up, and maybe me and Sam can put out a review of this together, watching it on 4K for the first time. Okay, guys, that is my stack for the month. I'm going to try, I know I think I said this last time. I'm sorry, but I'm going to try and get some more physical news releases, topic discussions going on. not topic discussions, but like just try to stay on top of what's being released and just have whole little videos dedicated to releases that are announced. I know I'm already missing out on the Arrow release for September, which was a huge lineup, and I've missed some Scream Factory ones as well. I apologize. This month I'm gonna be better on that. I promise you more stuff. I'm gonna try to do some more horror reviews as well, and I think I'm gonna start for non-horror movie reviews on Patreon. I'm gonna be doing Indiana Jones next, I believe. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to our Patreon members. If you are not a Patreon member, please don't be afraid to head over there and check it out. I do non-horror movie reviews, as I said. We do polls for episodes that we're going to put up. We always have our Patreon members on. We always invite them. We love them very much. Sam does readings of books, which I think is always funny. They're very graphic books as well. So definitely go check those out. Thank you again to our Patreon members, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, share, and always always remember, guys, stay spooky.